guys, Tank and Trucker, and today we're going to do a review on a Tier 3. I haven't done a review on a smaller tank in a little while here, so I thought it'd be kind of nice. And it's also on Meathead Militia's Ace Tanker list there. So I figured I'd run it and do a match in it and also do a review on it. So what do you get here? It's kind of a cool looking thing, except for that big old commander's hatch. But you know how it is when you first building tanks. You learn from your mistakes, and some countries learned and some didn't. And this one here has that big honking commander's hatch. For armor, you get 25 in the hull, 50 on the turret. So turret's got decent frontal armor. Side, you get 15 in the hull, 30 on the turret, and the keister. Ooh, look, it's not Russian. You can still get a log, a couple logs. Right there. Oh, that's not a log. That's the exhaust. I'm like, yeah, but you still do get a log. Only one. And on the rear, you have 15 in the hull and 25 on the turret. Here, let's shoot these tanks over here that are coming across in front of us. uh, the gun's actually pretty decent. It's a Tier 2 gun on a Tier 3 tank, but now these numbers are stacked, but these numbers are actually, some of them are going to be better than mine because I only have a crew at 80, 89, basically 89%. So the average for stock with a 100% crew rate of fire would be 26.1 rounds a minute, 62 for standard pen, 115 for premium, which is really good, and 24 for your HE. Average damage is 60 for your standard and premium is 8 PCR, and your 75 for your HE shots. Average damage per minute is 1565. Dispersion is 0.37, and your aim time is 1.7 seconds. So it's actually not really that bad at all of a gun. Even with my crappy crew, it's still not too bad. See, my rate of fire is only 24.88 rounds. My reload time is 2.41 seconds. Turret traverse is 29.52, and hull traverse is 33.37. Obviously, it'll go up quite a bit when you get 100% crew, but that's still not fast, so you really got to watch getting circle strafed by a fast mover because, 29 is that turret's moving pretty slow. Negative 10 for gun depression, and elevation is up is 20, so it's got really good. You can work ridge lines like crazy in this thing. Aim time is 1.68 seconds, and my dispersion is 0.4. So you can see my dispersion sucks. My average damage per minute is only 1493. So you can see not having 100% crew can really hammer it to you. It really works against you. So, I can't say enough times, try not to take a tank out unless you got 100% crew. But like right now, I don't have any gold, and I wasn't going to go buy some specifically to get 100% crew on this, which I probably should have. Still did. I mean, I would have done a lot better probably. I wouldn't have missed so many shots. But anyway, so it's a 10.27 ton tank, and it is a light. So, make sure you don't go smacking anybody because they will tear you up. And with 250 hit points, you really can't afford to smash into anything. You get a 200 horsepower Briggs & Stratton lawnmower motor. Specific power to weight's really good at 19.47. Top speed is 42 in forward, 18 in reverse. Concealment is actually pretty good at 17.99. So, and the nice thing about light tanks is you keep that concealment even when you're moving. You don't lose it. So you can kind of sneak around the battlefield, bush to bush, and not get spotted. Speaking of spotting, mine is at 335, and that's also with coated optics. So I imagine, once I get 100% crew, that 335 is probably going to bump up, I would say, closer to 400. And my signal range is 524. So you can see anything red is them slapping you on the schnitzel for not having 100% crew. And it's actually a decent tank. I might get the crew at 100% and run a good 15, 20 matches and see if I can get my stats up in that thing. You can see my lower tanks like this one, this one, this one. That one I got a good win rate, but only 11 matches. PZ2 there, Osif G, 25% with 4 matches. Some of these I want to go through and Yeah, like it's got a crappy crew in it too. And it really hurts the performance of the tank big time. Like a 272 view range, and that's a light tank. My God, I'd be lucky if I could see the guy driving it in the front seat. um, but yeah, I think I might go through and get a couple of these, do them, and do reviews on them, and get their stats up in them a little bit. Because it's nothing worse when you look at your stats and you see red. Red is bad, bad red, bad bad red. So, anyways, if you want to hold on for a minute, I will be right back with this little dude. Be back with some gameplay for you. I had to do a review on this. This thing, even though it's got real thin armor, look at the slopes on that, man. I've had a PZ1C. I was angled just like this, and he put a whole magazine of standard rounds in the side and the rear or the front, and every one of them bounced. I actually had a PZ1C also, the same one I think it was. He loaded premium ammo, and I think he petted me twice out of his whole magazine. So yeah, that's some wicked angled stuff on this. So, but anyways, not to get off the subject, so I'll be right back and we'll have some gameplay. Alrighty, so we find ourselves on Fisherman Bay, and as you can see, I'm way down at the bottom in a Tier 3 and a Tier 4 match. Team-wise, the enemy team actually had their top tiers were better players than our top tiers, and our bottom tiers were better than their bottom tiers. So, but anyways, that being said, I planned on kind of setting back and doing a little bit of sniping because 250 hit points does not go a long way if an autoloader clips out on you or you get hit by a tank destroyer. Yeah, so I just thought the best thing I could do is get in a bush up here by the church, and anything that lights up, just drill them full of holes. Yeah, it looks like the other PZ38T had the same exact idea. Actually, it's funny, at the end, him and I did the most damage out of our team. So I find me a nice little bush, kind of get in there and back up a little bit so I stay pretty well not lit up. If anything comes close, and our PZS35, he's going balls deep right up there, so if there's anything up there, I was going to say it's going to be lit. Now, the accuracy on this would obviously be a whole lot better, and I just put 100% crew on it, but like I said, it's a little bit too cheap to get gold today. I'll have to get some this weekend, and I'm going to go through and any of my crews that are not 100%, I think I might bump them up to 100%. So I hit the loosh there on the side and get a critical hit. I think I just damaged this track. That was it. And you can see the turret speed, like I was saying, it's not that fast. You know, it would be a little bit faster though too if I had 100% crew. Now Loosh was trying to back out and knock his track off, hit him once, and you can see with the dispersion on this, it's not the most accurate in the world. So we're winning 2-1 right now. Looks like that T-46 was lit on fire. I think it was by me, actually. Now, Lewis he wanted to get up here, and for some reason, he was just killing them to get up here and get us lit up or something. He gets tore up here pretty bad, but I figured I'm going to move forward. One, if I need to, try and help get rid of him. Two, I don't have the best view range in the world, so I figured I would move up, and that way I can actually see stuff a little easier. It looks like we just lost I can't get my darn that Chi-Ha. I lit him on. He's the one I lit on fire there. I'm sorry. thought I was going to get his track ripped off there, but he ended up not having a fire extinguisher because I cooked him. So yeah, I was surprised I didn't get one of those arsonist awards. Oh, no wonder I'm not able. My battery croaked on my mouse. I got that Rat 9. Oh, I love this mouse, man. This thing is freaking phenomenal. Alright, so what would we lose there? Hitting that FCM Pack 4, I ended up taking him out. Oh, so we lost our Stuart 1-4. That IKV sitting back there, and I started drilling him, and he just sat there for me, so thank you for sitting there and letting me shoot you. But we're winning 10-3 now, so a little bit better. That cruiser must have... I hit him a few times here and bounced, but I think I put one more into him before he gets backed out of there. Yeah. So I was able to pen him a couple times, but I think he was just kind of coming over the ridge and just working the ridge line there with his gun depression. Because 2 of those rounds must have just popped right in front of him in the dirt. But we're winning 10-7, so I thought it was time to push up here and try and help the PZS-35 and get any lights that I can. But sniping's done for now in this tank. I saw that PZB-2, and them things shoot so damn fast, so I knew I wanted to take him out. And you can see the accuracy, rounds flying over his head. We'll get rid of him. And Valentine, I wish I would aim back a little bit further. I should have put a blind shot or 2 up in there also. So I get hit by the Matt Martyr, the Valentine shooting me with premium rounds. Which, that's all I got left. I'm down to 20 premium rounds. I shot all my standard rounds up and working on my premiums now. But anyways, I get taken out there, which kind of sucked. But lighting him up like that, he ends up getting ripped apart. And that's they got 1 tank left, and he gets tore up pretty quick. He's just right over here. So anyways, oh, snap crackle pop. That was the PZ38T. And if you want to hold on for just a minute, I will have some post-game stats for you. So that was the results of that match. Not too bad. It's going for the ace tanker in this. They got that meatheads pick for ace tanker badges or something. Now, I literally have not played this tank probably since 2011. Started playing tanks, I think it was the end of 2010, right before when it was it was in the the beta phase, right before it got released and whatnot. And so I started out like everybody else did, sucking at the game. And I looked, and the average damage I used to do in this thing when I played it, I had 36 battles, had a 42% win rate in it, and my average damage per match was 82. 82. I had to fucking laugh. I couldn't have. I must have had the autoloader on it. Either that or that was my HE phase when I was shooting nothing but HE. Because you see that big number there, and you're like, "Wow, it does that much damage." You got to shoot that around. It does more damage than this little one, puny one that does half the amount. Didn't understand about penetration and stuff back then, but oh, excuse me. I figured I'd do a review on it for people that are just getting into World of Tanks to just, it gets better, guys. It really does. Anyways, that was a Master Badge Class 1, and we got a Demolition Expert for ammo rack, and I believe it was our artillery. Fire for Effect, Bruiser, High Caliber, and a Confederate. And you can see I've got a crew at 82%. So you don't get any bonuses, I'll tell you that. The red numbers be bad, of course. So like the stock with 100% crew, the dispersion for a stock gun would be 0.37 and mine's 0.4. So you get kind of a whack down the wiener for not having a full 100% crew. And it does make a big difference. Oh, sorry. Holy smokes. And I still got to drive about 5 hours tonight. I better get me some coffee. Yeah, they really smack it to you on like your dispersion, your aim time, and my aim time's still good because I got vents and stuff. But obviously, be substantially better if I had a good crew in here. Yeah, what brings it down is my vents and gun lane drive. But so, anyways, let's go through what we shot and killed. So we hit the PZB2, which from the front, that thing's a bitch to pen. This has actually got decent penetration for it's a tier 3? Yeah, tier 3. That PZB2 does not see anything over a tier 4. I'm thinking that's the premium one. Could be wrong, but it still has, even if it's not, it still has great armor. But if it's not the premium one, then it can see up to tier 5s, I think it is. But we hit. Oh, whoa. Sorry, guys. Guess I should have taken a nap today. So we hit him twice for 123 and knocked out his track and killed him. The Loosh, he was one of the best players on their team. Hit him once for 63, knocked out his track, destroyed his track. Their Valentine 2 at the end there. Hit him 3 times for 165. Ammo racked him and knocked out his track. The FC Impact 3640, we hit him once for 67. The IKV 72 hit him twice for 85 and finished him off. And you don't want to get hit by those little bastards, man. They do like IKV 72, Sweden. Let's see, I know I've got it. There it is. I think the hits were like, I've only hit one match in it. Average damage is 110. And this little guy that I'm using here has what, 250 hit points, something like that. Yeah, 250 hit points for basically 2 shots and you're almost dead. The Martyr 2, we spotted him and he got hit for 58 damage. Hit their SU-26 one time for 110 damage, finished him off, and ammo rack. It was a Blues ammo rack and finished him off. The Chiha hit him twice for 212 and ammo racked him and destroyed his track, knocked out his fuel tank, and I think I lit him on fire too. It's kind of funny because I'm pretty sure I lit him on fire and I didn't get that one thing like that demolition expert for arsonist for lighting him on fire. Maybe I did. Well, I don't know. It's showing his fuel tank, was knocked out, so that should have lit him on fire. Cruiser 2, hit him 2 times for 122. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Cruiser 2 or I think a Cruiser 3. It's got that auto loader, the pom-pom gun, and it'll put, I think it's like 6 rounds, and it goes boom, 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 boom. And by the time it hits the third boom, boom, you're pretty much either dead or very close to it. The M3 Stuart hit him once for 53, and the PZ38T hit him once for 63. So he did 1,063 damage with 3 kills. The other PZ38T had a good game too, 1,061 damage with 3 kills. Should have shot him in an invite, and we could have, actually should have shot these 2 guys invites, could have got, well no, actually just him, Brothers in Arms. I was thinking that's only 9 kills, you got to kill 12 to get the big one there. Whoop. And we got 744 experience, which was second most. The PZS-35 got 887 experience with 528 damage. It's goofy how they figure that out sometimes. Doesn't have the damage, but he gets more experience. And we both got 3 kills. That's just really weird. So we had 34 shots, 23 hits, 16 pen, 1,063 damage. A distance of more than 300 meters, we're 898. Got hit 4 times, all 4 penned us, and we got killed. Damage 10, destroyed 3. Damage caused with our assistance was 58. Made 19,017 credits after they fixed it and resupplied the ammo and all the goodies. Still made 1,274 credits. Being that I was only a tier 3 and a tier 4 match, I decided kind of to set back and do a little bit of sniping. I didn't want to rush right up there and just get my ass handed to me. Whereas that's a big difference from when I first started playing, why I was doing 82 damage, was because I had rushed right up there with my HE shells loaded up and shoot, 3-4 times and get taken out. So you learn it. You learn from your mistakes. Well, hopefully you learn from your mistakes, and you improve your game and start getting better. So. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the match. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I'll see you on the battlefield.